Good morning, welcome back. It is Thursday, and as you've seen by the title, this is a flea market finds video. One of them I've been wanting to do. Recently, I told you that about a month ago, I guess it was, we went to a flea market, and I showed you the hero cards that I picked up. Well, I also picked up 3 binders of cards, and I don't know who had these cards before me, but they were very, very well organized. They were actually organized alphabetically, which makes this a lot easier for me. And I paid a very, very low sum of money for each of the albums. So what I've done is I've taken this stack out of the first album. This is maybe 20 to 25% of the cards out of the first album. I tried to pull the best ones because I wanted to just kind of show you what we did pick up out of that. I've got a lot of sorting to do in those, but we're just going to go through these. We're going to kind of rapid fire. I'm not going to name all the drivers because you've seen a lot of these before. Nice Bobby Allison. I think I've actually sent that off to him because I really like that card. And that is from 1988 at Charlotte. And you can see Bill Elliott's car behind him there. I never really looked at that before. I like this one with the Matador. Another team set. Got a couple of Davies in here. Pretty cool. You all know my fascination. If you don't know, those of you who are new to the channel, I'm building a master set of this 96 VIP. It's my all-time favorite set for whatever reason. I can't tell you why. I just really love that set. Got a nice Racing Odyssey. This set here was a cool set, but like a lot of the cards at this time, really overproduced. But, you know, I'll be happy to add to the collection. Of course, John was the first driver to do the Indy Charlotte double in the same day. Other drivers have raced them both in the same year, but that's when the 600 was run on Monday, I believe. Like Donnie Allison did it, Cale Yarborough did it. I actually got 2 of them there. You kind of hear them. That UV coating makes them stick. Got a little insert here, one of the retro cards. Casey Atwood. I think these might be rookies. I'll have to look those up. Buddy Baker in his last year. A few nice Johnny Bensons. I love these. Is that SPX? Yeah, SPX. Those cards are always sharp. Always like those. Predator Grizzly parallel. Got a Wheels green flag. So there's a lot of inserts and parallels in this, as you can see. Rich Bickle, Greg Biffle. That may be a rookie. You'll have to double check. Brett Bodine, always mired in controversy, mainly because of sponsors. Again, another SPX. Those cards are just super cool. And he always had unique sponsors too, Brett did. Birthday boy from a few days ago, Jeffrey Bodine. Like that silver signature series. Then the blue. Can't remember if this was called Cool Blue or Torker or Scorcher or something from 94 VIP. Definitely a nice looking card. These ones from Totally Certified. These are numbered. So there you see 1170 of 1999. That was a big thing back then. This was a super low number card back then. But then you think about it, this whole set, every one of these cards has at least 1,999 parallels. There still has to be tons of those boxes out in the wild. So would love to find several of these boxes. We've got Todd Bodine. I'm just leaving these off to the side because they're going in the numbered card stack when we leave this video. 94 VIP, that's a cool set. 95 Upper Deck. I'd like to look into getting a couple boxes of 95 Upper Deck just to see if I could pull a Gordon, or a Jordan, not Gordon's in this set too, but a Michael Jordan silver signature, or a gold signature. I got the silver signature over here. A couple Neil Bonnets in there. Chuck Bound, former Busch champion. Gary Bradbury. There's Gary's car driving for Jimmy Means. I always thought it was cool because 1995 they introduced advanced communications race scan or something like that. They had the phone pad on the hood of the car, which I thought was cool marketing. Jeff Burton rookie card there. Got a few inserts of JB coming up here. There's a phone call coming in from some overseas scammer, so we're going to hit ignore there. So here, Jeff Burton Battle Proven. explosive. This was the first year explosives were in VIP. Prior to, they had the 97, no, Premium was the one that had the mirror cards. Can't remember what the 97 parallel was. It may have been explosive in 97, but I don't think so. But 96 had the silvers and the green emerald proofs. So VIP always did a good job of keeping their parallels fresh. Blue ribbon, which is, you can see the perforation there in the card. It was made to stand up. Running and gunning, these would probably be almost impossible to gem out through PSA or whoever. I always like this 2000 Upper Deck Racing set. Pretty innovative, pretty nice looking set. I always like this particular car of Derek Cope. Again, I'm a fan of the paint jobs with those gradients in them. I just think they blend well. They look smooth. I mean, even paint jobs like that last one we seen, the Skittles car. We seen that it was, you know, paint jobs that have defined lines look good too, but I just like the gradients more for some reason. Ricky Craven, that's a gold, high gear gold, so that was pretty cool. Fine there. You don't see a lot of those. Always like this paint job too, Hayes Modems. Got another 96 VIP there. Now we're got some big dogs in here. I think a few of these I have, a few of these I may not have. This one, I can't remember if this was packaged in those knives that come out. Just a cool little hollow foil back in 92. Can't remember what the packaging was on that, but there's 2 or 3 of them in that binder. Always like this card, pretty nice looking. Taylor Nicole's first appearance on some trading cards. Of course, she would have her own card in action-packed Country 95, I believe, in the Shades series subset. Got a couple nice Dale Jr., early Dale Jr. cards. Always grab those. Carrie Earnhardt. This was the only Carrie Earnhardt that was in here. There's Bill Elliott. No Chase Elliott. But I wanted to show you something. Of course, this was his Thunderbird that he drove with McDonald's. If you look on the front valence, it says Thunderbird there. Well, he drove a Batman-themed car the same year. This was a very popular paint scheme. But again, look on the valence. It's a Thunder Bat. Kind of like Alan Quickie had the Underbird. Well, Bill had the Thunder Bat. I always thought that was pretty clever marketing there with the team, McDonald's and everybody. A couple other, I believe that's an insert. No, it's a base card. Another numbered card here. And this one's out of $29.99. So again, we're up to 2 levels, 3,000 and 2,000 basically of each card. Red Farmer was in there, Hall of Famer. This is a set that I'm kind of working on. I'm not officially working on it, but anytime I find one of these cards, I set it off to the side just to be like, hey, if I find more, I'll work on it. But Harry Gant, y'all know that's my all-time favorite NASCAR driver. And we got some Jeff Gordons. I was a big Gordon fan for a short period of time in the mid-90s. Just having somebody from Indiana to pull for. And I know he's from California, but his sprint car days here, you know, kind of gave him a little bit of roots here in Indiana. A few inserts here you see. Not sure where that's at. Does it say? I'm sure that might have been out in California. Yeah, Rio Linda track in California. Then you have High Groove, nice looking insert there. The Pepsi Busch Series car that he ran. This one's going to go into a top loader because that is an insert from 1996 Upper Deck Road to the Cup. So I'm going to set that one off to the side. Couple nice inserts here. That one will probably end up in a top load as well. There's many of these cards that are going to end up in top loads. So there is the base Predator 97, the Grizzly Parallel. I guess I pulled 2 of the same one and didn't realize it. Got a nice Hammerhead First Bite. And is this going to be the, yeah, that's going to be the promo card. So that's pretty cool. Robbie Gordon rookie card here. I'll have to look and see if this is a rookie or not, because it is from the rookie season of 97. So another numbered card, very cool. David Green, a few base cards here. Nothing spectacular. Jeff Green when he drove for Diamond Ridge. Then he had that weird weird uniform that would fit great in 1989 with all them speckles. It actually looks like a ceramic mosaic. Steve Grissom. Always liked this card. I thought that was a cool shot. This is a nice card. When Grissom won at Daytona in, what is that, 96? You got Sting, Lex Luger, and Booker T, former WCW wrestlers. Thought that was pretty cool. Pretty big day. There you see him with the WCW uniform on. Bobby Hamilton, when he drove at Sabco. That team just struggled mightily. This was a super cool paint scheme. That might be a nice one to send off to Richard Petty to sign, with the Petty logo on the hood and the silver. And then you have M-Force. This is their parallel. Pretty nice. And again, you can see the Petty logo there on the hood. Actually, that is an insert. I thought that was their parallel. I don't know. It's been so long since I've looked at any M-Force, I forget what's what. He drove for Morgan McClure briefly. Nice little insert, 32 Days of Speed. That's a pretty cool looking insert. We got Jimmy Hensley. Can't forget about Mr. Hensley. Of course, that sponsor didn't pay up in 1994, so Hensley was released mid-season. He drove a Mopar sponsored truck. And this was the only Harvick card that I had in the whole mess, but it's a nice one. I'll take it. I believe that's a third-year card. His rookie's in 98, but he did drive Childress's number 2 AC Delco car. This is a car that he won the Busch Championship with in 2001. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video of Flea Market Finds. Don't get to do these as often as I'd like to, but I've got a lot of stuff backed up, and I don't want to do too many of these because I think these are fun videos. Kind of encourages y'all to go out and look at your local flea markets and antique malls and so forth, because there's a lot of stuff out there to uncover. When we go to it, usually the wife will point out, hey, look at this, and she'll find a box of cards, or she'll find an album or something like that, and sometimes you find things, like I said, I got these at a super, super low price, so I was happy about that. And sometimes there's, you see a box of cards, like a 300 count box, and it says Nascar cards $10. And sometimes I'll take the risk of maybe I'm gonna get something cool, and sometimes I'll pass and be like, somebody else can have it. But yeah, it's always fun to go and hunt and see what you can find. Eventually I'm gonna have to sell a lot of these because, again, the walls in the room are closing in, and the walls are made of cardboard boxes. So eventually, maybe we'll do a big sale on the channel someday, and we'll have some fun with that. But that'll be up the road. I'll have to get some things organized, make sure that people are interested, because, definitely like to move some stuff, so that way, create more room to bring stuff in to talk about, and then lather, rinse, repeat. That's what it's all about, having fun with the hobby, picking out what I want to keep, picking out what I want to move. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry I rambled a little bit long today, but, these videos are a lot of fun to do, and I appreciate the comments, the support, the likes, everything. That this has just been a great outlet to get to know, meet people that like this hobby, and help make it grow. So anyway, thanks again for watching. Make sure you come back at noon. We'll have another episode of Fast Packs, and we're going to go back to 1991 and look for another Jeff Gordon rookie. Thanks again for watching.